John Berry, Kenilworth. I think it does tremendous good to talk about these things in public. We've seen two examples, Runnels and the golf course, where it's over, they're selling, what are they doing, UCIA is involved, and there are lots of things that could have come out if this was discussed responsibly. And that's what I want to bring up with the jail. That's pretty much my only points here. I was thinking, it's probably done and it's going to Hudson, but it just didn't make any sense to me. There are 3 points that seems to keep harping on me. I don't know if anybody's considered even. Main thing is the transportation costs. There was a guy picked up in Kenilworth today, and in the paper, he's in the Union County Jail. Same guy would have been bused to Hudson, however ways. I figure the transportation cost on this kind of thing, where you can't just send a guy across the street, you got to drive through traffic to Hudson County, it might be like $5–10 million a year. Gloucester County, you look at their budgets, and they still have a fairly substantial sheriff or whatever, corrections department budget. About 30% of their staff is still there, plus what they're paying to, I think, Salem County or wherever it is. So that's, from what I've seen, Gloucester County is losing money by doing what they've been doing, outsourcing their jail. And savings, the second part is that the savings just seems, what you're counting on is the administrative efficiency of Hudson County. Now, I don't really know as much about Hudson County. Basically, it's just what people tell me. Governor Christie, for example, 3 years ago, I asked, was there any county more corrupt? He has this spiel about Louisiana and Illinois, and I asked him about Union County. And he came out right away. Yes, Hudson County. Now, who knows if that's true, and he might just, a quick answer. But is Hudson County really going to save $5 million, which is the new cost of transportation that's coming in? And the third part on the jail is the building itself. I mean, it's a jail. I mean, you can't just rent it out for kids' parties. I mean, it's got stuff in there, I guess, that can only be used as a jail. Maybe as a juvenile detention center. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Drug rehab stuff that Lesniak and McGreevy have been throwing around. Maybe they're going to use that. But this is kind of stuff is really something that somebody might actually know about. And it should be brought up before it turns into another, what's happening to Runnels, what's happening with the golf course and all these delays. And if it happens with the jail, I mean, that's kind of dangerous. And, and that reminds me, the part of that, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I would think transporting detainees through 10, 12, 15 miles of fairly tough traffic, staying with them, I would think the transportation part would be kind of one of the more dangerous aspects of keeping prisoners alive, or keeping prisoners, and the possibility of them leaving, breaking out there, when for court appearances when you have to go and the suspects are booked and all that. It would seem like it's putting the corrections officers or whoever transports them in a more dangerous position. And these are all things that have to be considered, and they would be considered if this was opened up rather than, you guys talking PDA 199 behind closed doors. A lot of stuff with Runnels, with the golf course, and with the jail would come out if we did have honest discussions with questions and answers and all that. And the sale of the jail right now I see as another, mess up.
Chairman, as repeatedly stated, at this point in time, they are very preliminary discussion. The statement just made by the speaker is based upon, in many instances, incorrect facts, and most of which is speculation that results from those incorrect facts. So I don't know if there's anything to respond to at this point in time, other than we're in very preliminary discussions with the county department.
With regard to the comments made about the jail, I say again, as I said last week, I still haven't seen any information on that topic yet, other than the passive, I guess, approval for the county manager to have conversations about it with Hudson. No decision has been made, no numbers have been seen. You know, I do understand it's a sensitive topic and people are inclined to, you know, jump the gun and you know, start thinking that we've already made a decision, but that's not the case at this time. When we have or when we start to review it, the residents will know. Thank you.